Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.
I was surprised how short he was in stature, Cruz, and I thought he was, he'd come to survive more than anything, and but eventually Terry did what he had to do, which was to stop him, and got a lot of rust out of his system.
Yeah.
And now he's set himself up for some big fights in 2017. So have a nice Christmas, and then we can come back with some big fights.
There's been a lot of talk of the Lomachenko fight potentially.
Well, I've been talking to Bob Arum. Bob was talking about, can we do the fight? And I said to him, if we did do it, it'd be a great fight to put on, say, in Manchester United next year. In the summer, spring or the summer, that would be a great fight. I make no secret of my admiration for Lomachenko, nor, by the way, my admiration for Terry. I think Terry's one of our better British champions, world champions, that is. And it would be a tough fight, but as I've always said, I think Terry thrives on tough fights, and I think the better the opposition, the more you get out of it. At the moment, though, the WBO have nominated at their convention last month that Terry has to make a mandatory defence against Vajao, and he's injured, so we'll see what happens. But within the next sort of few weeks, we'll know in what direction we're going.
Is there any eyes on facing the winner between Jorge Linares and Crawler?
Well, Linares wanted the fight, but he'd signed a rematch clause with Crawler, and they're making that fight again. I don't know why they're making it again, so I don't see how it's going to be a different result next time round. But we desperately tried to make it. We made him a big offer, but and they said they would have taken it, but unfortunately couldn't, as I said, because there was a rematch clause, and they called for that. And that fight, I think, is going on sometime in March.
Terry, is it nice to get a stoppage win after your frustrations against Flanagan in the last fight?
No, I'm not bothered. I never go out looking for the stoppage. I went in the fight with a game plan. Steve told me to, the first few rounds he'd be fighting out of fear, he'd buy feints and use our jab, and we knew. Once he stopped coming back, Steve told me to start stepping up on him, and when we did start letting our shots go straight, we finished him.
You seem to work really well with Steve. I remember hearing him quite a few times telling you something and you put it into action straight away. How important is that relationship that you've got with Steve on fight night?
Yeah, I mean, me and Steve go back from being kids, and he was my mate first before he was my coach, so I've got every bit of trust in him, and whatever he says do, I do. If it's go bed at 7 o'clock at night, I'll be in bed at 7 o'clock at night, don't matter. It's what he says goes, and it works.
How awkward was it to fight someone as small as he was?
Really, I don't really struggle when I'm smaller fighters. I mean, we knew what he'd do. We knew he'd go on the back foot and he'd buy the feints, and we just had to draw his lead. And I counted him a few times, and then he didn't want to know. So we knew after like a couple of rounds how the fight was going to go. That once I start breaking him up, I'd get him out of there.
Will you be getting home in time to watch the Lomachenko fight tonight?
Yeah, I'll watch it over here. Go and see my fans, family and friends, and chill out, and then wait about for that Lomachenko fight, yeah. And hopefully Frank can make that fight happen next year. I jump at the chance. I mean, everyone had put Lomachenko as a big favourite in that fight, but I think with my boxing skills we'd box off together and it'd make for a great fight, yeah.
At the moment you're in a bit of a good run of WBA champions, aren't you? Because there's Lomachenko below you, then there's Crawford, isn't there? Then Pacquiao, then Canelo. So it's like run through the biggest names in boxing, yeah? Yeah, some quality fighters out there. I mean, super feather, lightweight and lightweight, all great fighters. And yeah, Pacquiao's come back on the scene. Yeah, they're great fighters out there. What was your ideal 1B, Lomachenko or a lightweight unification?
Any, really. I mean, Lomachenko's seen as the best. like moving up, that'd be a great fight. Or to get a unification fight out of any of the other champions would be great before I eventually move up, which I've spoke with Frank and I want to do that eventually. I want to win another world title at another weight, and yeah, but hopefully unify the division before I do that, yeah.
Rumoured that Crawford will move up in weight. If so, that'll make that WBO title vacant. Eyes on that? Would that interest you, Terry?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a big fight, the right fight, right money. Come available that way, I jump at the chance. But yeah, probably another couple of defences, hopefully unification fights at this, and then look to move up.
Do you still feel like you've got unfinished business in the lightweight division, getting that big marquee fight?
Yeah, well, I've been asking for them fights for a while now, and Frank's promised them the next year, and he's been true to his word so far. So yeah, I'll wait for them and hopefully show everyone what I'm capable of.
How exciting is it that the BT BoxNation link-up has come to fruition?
It's great, we're going to take over now, aren't we? I mean, Sky's there, we've been there, it's going to go like that, and it's good, hopefully I can be the face of it.
You bloody will be. He's been a loyal man. He's, you know, things haven't always been easy. You know, we've had a tough time, all of us. But he's been there with me, and I'm with him 100%. And you know, we're going to make sure things happen for Terry. Got more word.
Sorry, when Crawley fought Linares, it was billed the winner would be the #1 lightweight in the world. That must have irked you.
Yeah,
Is that a reason why you want to stay
Crazy,
and just
that
prove it?
That's crazy.
I didn't see it that way. I mean, like Frank said, they offered Linares more money to fight me than he got for Crawley. So obviously he chose the easier option, and he was struggling in that fight early on. I thought Crawley was looking favourite to win that fight until he got hurt, and it looked fragile Linares. I mean, I think I seen him in the changing rooms before the fight, and thought I'd have beat him easy. I thought under pressure he looked worried. I think it was Robert Diaz sat ringside. He looked worried till he hurt him, and then he don't get me wrong, he looked good last few rounds, but Crawley took his foot off the gas, and I wouldn't do that. I'd take him out.
Terry, you've had a couple of fights here in Cardiff. Good reception from the crowd again tonight. You seem to be pretty at home here. Enjoyed fighting here?
Yeah, it was great. After my last performance, I wasn't too happy, so I wanted to come here and show the Welsh people what it was about. Exciting Southpaw, albeit against Orlando Cruz. They had to still go in there and do a job, and I did. I didn't lose around them when the finish come. I took him out like I said I would, yeah.
Any other questions?
Just one last thing. One thing that no one ever talks about is how good your chin is, actually. I saw a couple of shots land tonight. Not many, just a couple. But they just seem to bounce off you.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a good chin, but you don't really want to be there taking them, because anybody can be knocked out. So you have to, first and foremost, boxing's about it and not get it. So yeah, we're trying not to get it. Like we went out early on, and you see what he had, and knew he couldn't hurt me, and took him out, yeah.
We all done?
Well done, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.